Money is not only a financial resource, but also a psychological factor that influences how individuals perceive uncertainty and make decisions. Risk perception refers to how people interpret and evaluate the likelihood and consequences of uncertain outcomes. The presence or absence of financial resources can significantly alter how individuals perceive and respond to risk. Understanding how money shapes risk perception is essential for explaining financial behavior, investment decisions, and everyday economic choices. 2. Understanding risk perception. Risk perception is a subjective evaluation of uncertainty. It is influenced not only by objective probabilities, but also by psychological, emotional, and contextual factors. Two individuals facing the same situation may perceive risk differently depending on their financial condition, experiences, and beliefs. Key elements of risk perception include perceived likelihood of loss or gain, emotional response to uncertainty, personal tolerance for risk, contextual and environmental factors. Money plays an important role in shaping these elements. 3. The role of financial resources in risk perception. The level of financial resources an individual possesses can influence how risky a situation appears. Financial security and reduce perceived risk. Individuals with higher financial resources often perceive risks as less threatening because they have a buffer against potential losses. Financial scarcity and increased perceived risk. Individuals with limited financial resources may perceive risks as more severe because potential losses can have significant consequences. Risk capacity versus risk perception. While risk capacity refers to the ability to absorb losses, risk perception refers to how risky a situation feels. Money affects both, but not always in the same way. 4. Money and risk-taking behavior. Changes in risk perception often lead to changes in behavior. Financial conditions can influence whether individuals are more willing or more reluctant to take risks. Examples include wealthier individuals may engage in higher-risk investments due to greater financial buffers. Individuals with limited resources may avoid risks to protect their financial stability. In some cases, financial pressure may push individuals toward high-risk decisions in search of quick gains. These variations demonstrate that money can both increase and decrease risk-taking, depending on the context. 5. Psychological mechanisms. Several psychological mechanisms explain how money influences risk perception. Loss aversion. People tend to fear losses more than they value gains. The impact of potential loss may feel stronger when financial resources are limited. Framing effects. The way financial choices are presented, gain versus loss, can influence perceived risk. Mental accounting. Individuals may treat different sources of money differently, affecting their willingness to take risks. Emotional security. Financial stability can reduce anxiety, leading to more confident and sometimes more risk-tolerant decisions. Financial awareness can help individuals recognize these biases. 6. The role of financial awareness. Financial awareness plays a key role in moderating the influence of money on risk perception. Individuals who understand financial principles are more likely to evaluate risks objectively rather than emotionally. Financial awareness helps individuals distinguish between perceived and actual risk, evaluate probabilities and outcomes more accurately, make balanced and informed financial decisions, avoid extreme risk aversion or excessive risk-taking. This leads to more rational and consistent financial behavior. 7. Implications for financial decision-making. Understanding how money influences risk perception has important implications. It explains differences in investment behavior across income levels. It highlights the importance of financial education. It helps individuals develop better risk management strategies. It supports more balanced financial planning. By recognizing how financial conditions affect perception, individuals can make more informed decisions. 8. Conclusion. Money significantly influences how individuals perceive and respond to risk. Financial resources can either reduce or amplify perceived risk depending on the level of security and context. However, risk perception is not determined solely by financial conditions. Psychological factors and financial awareness also play critical roles. By developing financial awareness, and understanding the psychological effects of money, individuals can evaluate risks more objectively and make more effective financial decisions.